In panic, he answered the phone. When you hear his voice, you like, well, Nip ain't dead, but you don't warn him. What he said, 30 minutes later, you get a call after the fact, Nip dead.
Yeah, it's just like with Draco. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the bitch ass nigga Ralphie the plug. Draco tell me.
Draco was my nigga.
Yeah, he told me the day before the lineup. He was like, I don't feel comfortable.
I waited on the nigga 4 hours.
Yeah, because he was telling me to come, but you was like, you waited on him for like 4 hours. And stuff like that.
His brother and him was up there. We was up there 70 deep because I had True Car, Coyote, and Game.
But you were trying to meet up with Draco?
Yeah, that's my nigga.
Yeah.
We was already up there, so I knew it was some shit going on. So I'm telling his brother, tell Draco get at his time, he can move with us. Because I had like 70 passes because I had 3 different artists. Game headline, and I had True Car, Coyote earlier. I had no True Car, Coyote, Blueface, and Game. So I had like 70, 80 passes. So I'm telling his brothers, I'm like, yo, bro, where you at? So we waited. It was damn near like the nigga was gonna be a no-show. When we finally left, by the time we got to the freeway, 15 minutes later, it had happened.
Yeah, because I got, when he was telling me about that, he was like, man, I don't feel comfortable. We were just in the studio the day before. So I was already going to New York with Black China. So we already had like a bag waiting out there, right? So I was like, look, I can't make it to you because I got prior engagements and shit. And then he was like, all right. I said, but you're going to be straight or whatever. Like, switch the lineup. You get what I'm saying? And then, next thing I know, his girl called me when I was in New York. It was me and China.
He switched it, and they switched it back on him.
Yeah.
What did
He
you
was
say
supposed
that
to win
Ralphie?
6:30, and they switched him to like an 8:30.
What did Ralphie say to you beforehand?
No, Ralphie didn't say anything. I told Ralphie, look, I said, listen, I know where the niggas that did Draco like that. Where you at? He was like, I'm gonna come or whatever. Like, he sent me an address on Melrose. He stopped answering the phone. He started saying like, responding. I was like, yeah, cuz is a bitch. And then he called me. He texted me. He was like, I have a career to think about. I'm like, oh yeah, you a hoe. So
Ralphie told you that?
On crib.
He did kind of run on that video.
Yeah, he ran like a bitch. Ralphie is a bitch. He's a hoe. He's the nigga that should be dead. It's like, no, fuck that shit. Nah, that nigga's a bitch.
Nah, Draco got out.
Yeah.
And Ralphie instead.
And Ralphie told me, he was like, Draco got stabbed in the neck and sat down, and we had to leave. I'm like, nigga, you don't leave the bag, nigga. That's
so he basically left him for dead. He left him for dead.
That's his brother. You supposed to.
Yeah. So.
But you can't wish people dead.
No, fuck that nigga. That nigga died. Everything.
We came in here bullshit trolling, and I'm usually the motherfucker dropping the bombs. The queen is crazy as a motherfucker. I know he crazy. We done got Lemmy shit.